Hey guys, so it's here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to Climb to Master, the series I got my main account and attempt to climb to Master. Now your return, promo to Diamond 2. So that'll be indicated above. We're at 100 LP, and over there I've got a little indicator of like how many games we've won. This is the first game of the promo. So hopefully we can get a good win under our belt. Again, I always find if you win the first game, it looks pretty good. If you lose the first game, then there's a lot more pressure on yourself to win the next two. But yeah. Things are going alright. Again, it's taken me a little while to get used to playing my main account after doing smurfing for so long. That's generally what happens. You know, the beginning of the season, the reason why we went straight to Diamond 1, 87 LP without much trouble is because I didn't do any smurfing before that. I was just on my main account, so I was just playing against better people and playing better myself. So, yeah, it's taken a little while for me to kind of settle in. And I'm still not playing amazing, by the way. I'm still making some... mainly mechanical errors, I'd say, more than anything. But it looks like we can have a Corky mid who's becoming popular again after his couple buffs that he had in this patch. And potentially an Evelyn jungle. So I'm already thinking about Galio. So just to mention what's happened, because I mentioned it last episode and some people probably didn't understand it fully. So... this person is called Thresh Babe, has the clan tag Hook. So you can pretty much know that he's going to be a Thresh one-trick. This was a dodged champion select. So somebody who was on the enemy team, or my team, was now probably on the enemy team. And they knew this guy wasn't on their team, so they just simply banned the Thresh. That's why you should never have your name as a champion, because it's so much of a giveaway. Alright, so it's going to be Jax top and Yasuo mid, I think. Okay, let's see, Mr. Jax. Again, I'm still kind of thinking of Galio. I've got hiccups, apparently. The reason for it is because Evelyn. Jax does really bad in the 1v1. It depends, though. Again, I'm not always just going to go for the 1v1. A Twitch with Galio is amazing. An Evelyn with Galio is amazing. A Vayne's good. Anything that I need to just protect and they can kill everything, that's what Galio is all about. So I think I might still do Galio, even though the 1v1 doesn't look very good. I think with our team comp, we need something that's a little bit more frontline and can protect. And this is the type of game that I'm like, okay, I just want to win. Let's play smart because I'm in promo. And I think the smart thing to do is, yeah. So we've already got some toxicity going on, which isn't great, but that's EU West for you. I don't expect people to really be nice on this server. It's one of the negatives of EU West. But yeah, right. So we've already saying someone is already tilting versus Xayah. This is a great start to the promo. Let's go Debonair because it looks cool. Am I going the right runes? I think so. I don't actually need the attack speed. I don't know what to think. That looks good. Alright, without much further ado, let's get the loading screen where we break down today's game. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is our user website, lolskill.net. And as you can see, my team has a slight win percentage to win of 50.8. So let's break it down. They have a D3 Gragus, a D3 Yasuo negative win rate. D3 Xayah has not played the champion. D3 Lulu, slightly negative win rate. And a D3 Jax. On my team, a D3 Evelyn looks to be like an Evelyn main, or a big player of Evelyn at least, with a pretty good win rate. A D3 Galio is myself, slightly negative win rate. D3 Corky, good win rate. Excuse me. D3 Vayne, not bad win rate, and a D3, I think it's the Thresh one trick that has a negative win rate and bad stats on Nami. So all I would want that person to do, if they're not very comfortable on their champion, they're a one trick playing something different, is just play passive. It's annoying to deal with, and that's why I probably would say the Vayne pick might not be smart. If you know you're with a one trick that's not playing their correct support, then maybe do something like Caitlyn that you can just survive until mid-game. But anyway, without much further ado, let's get into it while we're playing Galio top. Okay, welcome to the game. So today we're playing Galio. We're in promo to Diamond 2. And we're going to hope to win this one. I'm a little bit nervous because mainly this Vayne already in Champion Select saying they were hard tilted and don't expect anything. And then you've got a one trick that's not playing their actual champion. So we'll see how it goes. Again, I try to be positive every single game. But We'll see. Alright. Let's just go to top lane. Oh, so they've got a Gragas with Colossus. Wow, courage. He doesn't got Thunderlord's Gragas. That's like what the first Gragas that I think's gone the proper mastery in ages. Especially like again, what you have to always think is if you're going Gragas and you're going AP or you're going Gragas Thunderlords, why? If your team is really tanky, then fair enough. But every single person on this team does damage. So this guy does not need to do any damage. He just needs to survive and be a front line. And that's smart going courage. It's actually kind of good to see. I think this game's going to determine how badly this Yasuo does and how badly the Nami does and the Vayne. I think it's these three people that are going to make the biggest influence of this game. Obviously, Zaya's not played the champion, so we could add her into the mix as well. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm interested to see how this game goes. I do love me Galio, and in theory, in mid-late game, this is a really good combo, whether it be on the Evelynn or the Vayne. I just jump on top of whoever's going on my guys. Like, it probably is going to be Yasuo, and they should be okay. Alright. I was actually going to push it then, because I didn't know where he was starting. Apparently, Gragas must be starting race without any help. Because Jax came to lane straight away, and bot lane was in lane straight away, and so was Yasuo. So I presume he was there starting that by himself, I would think. You could have held that for a bit longer. Boom, baby. So the 1v1 matchup in this is definitely favored into Jax. Ugh, this is what I'm worried about, man. It's definitely favored into Jax, so we're not going to like look to try and kill him. Oh, boy. This game could just spiral out of control with this bot lane. I'm just like telling them, just play passive if you're not on your champion. Again, that should be fairly obvious, but you know. Not a bad trade. Okay. Oh, Evelynn. That was Evelynn's fault. She shouldn't have been there. Like, oh, I hate this. I like, welcome to High Rating E West, everybody. I've actually got something to show that I haven't as yet. So some people will, like, say, are new to League or whatever, and they don't fully know what the ratings actually mean. So we're in Promotion Series to Diamond 2 right now, and that is here. So over in the bottom left of the video, that indicates where we are. So we're currently ranked around 5,500 on the EOS ladder out of a few million. And that puts us in the top 0.2%. So that's pretty good. It's not bad at all. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Earlier in the season, we were in the top 0.1%, obviously. But I'm hoping to get there again pretty soon. I don't think it should take that long to get back there. And some people say, oh, Huz, you saying that the game is a little bit easier? How come, you know, you're not climbing as quick? As I mentioned earlier, a lot of it is just that I haven't been playing on my main account, so I've just actually got to get used to it. But I do say the skill level of the game has gone down, which is making it harder to climb just for everybody in general. Like, it's annoying. When you get tied, say, to Diamond 2, Diamond 1, the game becomes better. But you have a lot of people with bad attitudes, even in this rating, which I'm going to be honest, and some people go, that's like silver. It's like, yeah, sure. It never used to be like this in, like, mid-diamond. Never. And again, I've been playing for years, been in this rating for years. And it just hasn't been like this. It's different. And that's the only way I can explain it. So Jax did get an assist. And Yasuo got the kill on doubles. Vayne did get a kill on Xayah, which is good, I guess. Corki's getting jumped on by Yasuo. I don't know. If we get late game, I think we'll be okay with our comp. But the game might be over before late game. Okay, Gragas is in our territory. Don't think they can do anything about that. One of the negatives of Evelynn is if she gets behind in the early game, a lot of the time she'll be useless for like 20 minutes. Or a game can snowball completely. Because, like, yeah, she just doesn't have... God, the Vayne just stood and took all the damage. What the hell? Like, that kind of looked like inting. I'm not going to lie. She just stood still and let them kill her. It's like, okay. Interesting. We're doing really good trades with Jax. I just don't think I can, like, finish him off unless he makes a really big mistake. Oh, he's level 6. Didn't flash in time. Damn, that was really close. Maybe I should have... Damn it, I'm annoyed. Some people say, why didn't you just flash for safety? Again, you don't really want to flash if you don't have to. And I only had to flash if he flashed, but he just did it too quick. Or I did it too slow, rather. But yeah. God damn. Also, another thing I think we might be falling in the trap of, if Corki's saying, I pinged, you ignored, I'm convinced that the Evelynn is still talking about what happened, you know, over here. It's happened, you move on, keep going. Life is about that way, not that way. But yeah, I don't know. This is a game that potentially, like, you guys can let me know, would you have dodged this if you were in the champion select? Obviously, I couldn't dodge because we were in promo, and it would be an automatic loss. I don't like that system, by the way. I don't think you should be punished in your promotion series of all places if you get a bad team in terms of behavior. Again, I don't think I will ever dodge because of really comp. I'll play every game when it comes down to, like, team comp, but... these people's attitudes, you could tell straight away that their attitudes are a little bit like in the champion select. So I potentially would have dodged straight away. Like, you have the one trick that's not on their one trick. You've got the Vayne that's saying they were tilted and they don't really care. Like, yeah, and you can't dodge it because you're in promo. So that does seem a little bit weird to me. Yasuo's roaming. Corki. I don't think this Corki is going to be much of an impact in the early, unfortunately. Oh my god, I pressed F. Wow, I'm really playing messy today. I think my head's gone a little bit. I guess that happens when you get these type of games, though. Again, you try to make them not affect you, but I'm only human. He's just going to push and kill my tower. I gotta stay. Maybe Evelynn should gank top lane. It's the one lane she hasn't... well, she hasn't really ganked. I think she's done one bot lane gank. But I don't know. We might be able to kill him. There's a really good chance. Potentially. Okay, Corki's got package. I wonder if he'll actually use it to roam, though. Evelynn might be coming top lane. No. I don't think Evelynn's going to come top lane, is she? No. Alright, well, we basically just have to go passive mode. You know, what you have to imagine is, imagine an ostrich. Oh, okay, there's lane swapping. They're going to put Jack's bot lane and their bot lane top to try and get this tower. There's nothing I can do about that. Imagine an ostrich. What does an ostrich do when it's, like, trying to be defensive? It puts its head down. That's what you got to do. You got to put your head down and just farm until you can try and get to a place that's, like, good. Because, yeah. Everyone is losing now. Oh. What the hell? Did you guys see that? Evelynn literally was right next to... oh my god, why in promo? Why do I have to get, like, so many trolls in promo in one game? If it was any other game, I wouldn't really care and I just move on. That's it. Boom, done. But it's the fact that it's your promo game that you get an Evelyn that's just clearly trolling. Like 100% trolling. Like, she was right next to the fight and just walked away. So, like, I don't know. Maybe these two are duo, because there is no defense at all for what that Evelyn did. Unless, like, you're duo, in my opinion. Well, it's even a terrible defense if you're duo. If you've got a toxic duo partner, the worst thing that you can do is defend them, by the way. You have friends, that's fine. You want to play with people. But you need to make them not toxic, not promote their toxicity. It's not okay. And what you have to imagine, if you're playing with a toxic duo, they're not helping you climb as much. Riot has released official statistics of toxic people don't get as high rating on average. So unfortunately, this is going to be the first loss of the promo. Again, I'm still going to upload it because I find these... Well, I upload pretty much every one that I record anyway. I don't think so far in Climb to Master, I don't think I've ditched a recording, I don't think. But yeah, I always find them good. They're educational. They're not the most entertaining. They're going to get more dislikes than any other video, but my channel's an education league channel, and this is a side to league that, well, on my channel you're seeing a lot more of, unfortunately, and this is what I mean. This is why I don't think Diamond is like what it used to be, and I do blame Dynamic Q for that. It wasn't like this in Season 5, the season before. Dynamic Q, it just wasn't. You didn't have this. But it's nearly every game. There is something every game that is going wrong. But yeah, I don't know. But I like highlighting it. Because again, I know I've mentioned it a lot. If you watch my channel, it might be a bit repetitive. But back when I was a silver player, I thought Diamond was this heaven place that everybody's going to be treated well and no toxicity. And it was crazy that I was just like, whoa, it's different than I expected. So Evelyn now, by the way, is probably just following the Corki around by the looks of it. Good damage. Oh, Vayne's positioning wasn't good then. So Jax is just going to continue split pushing the whole game because he's allowed. That's the problem. Oh, good kill. Wait. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to stop the Rift as Corki's like just staying top lane. So the problem that what's happened now is Corki has let the trolls get to him. Don't let the trolls get to you that badly. Trolls be trolling. So yeah, Corki's just gonna kind of probably be out this game. Do I blame him? Honestly, not that much. Like, I don't blame somebody by like getting like down by trolls. I don't. It's hard, man. Trolls are very demoralizing. So, yeah. I try to rise above it, and yes, in commentary I'll be annoying. But again, I'll never call a troll what I really want to call them, because that's kind of pointless. But all you can do is just play your game, and then report the people that ruined your game experience. That's what it's all about, by the way. That is what the report system is. If somebody ruined your game experience, then you report said person. That's what the reports are supposed to be. So if you have a toxic person, they ruined your game experience. If you have an whatever it may be, if they ruined your game experience, that is what a report is worth. So, yeah. I don't really know what to do this game, though, which is the problem. Because apparently I don't really have a set lane Because just so much is going on around the map that, you know, everybody's moving constantly. Nice. He has to be careful. No, 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 no. You know they're there. You know they're there. You've seen them. Oh, wow. He actually got that off. What? I'm actually... Well, his damage is insane. Oh, he's actually really fed. I didn't even notice. Okay. I didn't think... I didn't even know what his score was. But it was actually pretty impressive that he got the ultimate off after I still, like, taunted him and knocked him up. He must have been spamming his R button like crazy. Which is what you do, by the way. But, yeah. What a messy game. Again, winnable game, probably. Based on, like, winnable game based on team comp. This is a game where it's not comp that lost us the game. It's people. It's the human factor to League of Legends. So, yeah. Oh, that Greg assault was bad. He actually missed it. Alright. Because I bet Gragas has got a bit more AP. Yeah, he's gone Runic. Again, item builds are constantly changing and they're situational. So the Gragas going Runic this game isn't actually that bad. Why? Because his team is so crazy fed. If they weren't crazy fed, would I think it's good? No. But because they're so crazy fed, they can just snowball the lead. So it's actually not a bad idea at all. Corki probably shouldn't be top lane, and now we've got AFK Evelyn. Oh, I don't know what the Evelyn's problem was. She made a mistake at level, like, 2 or 3, whatever it was down here, and then she just, like, started to troll the rest of the game. I'm going to say no and just see how it goes. Again, I'm in promo. I do believe that there is games that you should surrender. I'm not one of those people that, like, don't surrender any games because I think that's a bit silly. But you never know. Let's just see how this game goes. Again, we haven't tried a 5v5. Maybe that's what we should try. Again, that's sometimes how you counter somebody like a Yasuo, is you just, like, all jump on his face. But, yeah. These games happen. If you don't want these games, don't play League of Legends. It's that simple. Why is Corki typing and all? So, like I said to you guys earlier, this is the difference that people say when it's like, oh, Huzz, you're just typing to people. Yeah, it's a different type of typing, obviously. Nice. I'm never, like, going to call people jokes. Like, verbally, sure. Like, maybe, because I'm just frustrated. Sometimes you've got to let that frustration out. But typing to people is pointless. It's just... what all typing does... One, it's just a pointless thing to do anyway. But two, it's going to potentially get you banned. Again... No one, like, I'm not, a toxic individual necessarily isn't somebody who's just typing on talking on microphone. Riot don't know that even is happening. So yeah. But if you are actually then typing, you're leaving a trail for Riot to discover, therefore you could get banned. If you do enough, like, back talking to trolls, it's why some people get so confused when they get banned. It's like, all I did was BM a troll or something. Yeah, you're still BM'd in Riot's eyes. That's why I just don't type. Oh boy. No, try to save the vein. Ooh. What build does she have? Standard. Well, actually, she doesn't have a standard Xayah build. Package! Do it! Now it's too late. They didn't have good positioning then. Maybe we can kill him? Oh, I don't know if Evelyn has enough damage for a Gragas. She might have enough damage for her. Potentially. Where is the Evelyn? Hey, she did something. Yeah, I'm going to say yes this time. I just want to kind of get out of this game and maybe play another one. Because, yeah, the longer sometimes you do stay in games like this, the more you can potentially... I don't know if get tilted from it is the right... Like, if you are like this Corki, like, we are going to now mute him. If you're like this Corki and you kind of let the trolls get to you, you're letting them win. You can clearly see, like, him. He's 1-7. He's performing very badly. I'd say because his mind is just gone. Obviously, partial to that is that he's gone for plays and expected the Evelyn to help, and she just walked away. Obviously, that does have part effect to it, but just don't let them win. Just, I know it sounds weird, and you're playing ranked, and you should care about winning every game, but if you've got a game that you have people really trying to ruin your experience, just stop caring about the win. Like, honestly, it's like the healthiest thing that you can do. Just kind of write it off as a loss, and keep playing, keep trying, but do not expect to win, and just see what happens. I've won games that I've done that. I've literally won a game of several over the years that I'm like, right, game's over, and then we win at the end. But I stopped caring ages ago. I can't go in on that. But yeah, the Yasuo popped off, and he's like the one that didn't have very good stats from memory. Whoa, what happened then? Damn, their damage is insane. Did Vayne get hit? Yeah. Xayah versus Corki. Oh, Jax is so low. So all this Evelyn's going to do now, basically, is just wait and go into the backline and just try to get a good KDA, I imagine. It's kind of annoying, but... oh, well. Game's not over yet. Who is our... oh, we don't have it. Like 2-10, 1-7. Okay. Whoa, that Nami build. So I say to everybody, if you are going to be a one-trick, I know this defeats the point of one-tricking. At least have one champion you know what you're doing on. Just one. One extra in the role that you're a one-trick in. So you know the item build, you might have a room page for it. Just one extra champion. Because, why does she have tier? As a support. But yeah, I don't know. Disappointing. Nice. But we're getting a couple good kills every now and then, which is nice. I just, yeah. The game, I think, is a little bit too far gone. But we'll see. Oh, boy. Yeah, Corki's just constantly alone now. If he's, like, tilted and that, I think the worst thing he can do is just constantly be alone, because he's just going to get isolated even more and just picked off even more, and his KDA gets worse, then that probably tilts him more. So, like, yeah, I don't think he should be alone. I think he should just kind of stay with us. It's probably the least tilting thing that he could do. I actually presume she's AFK now. Whoa, she got like one shot. Dead again all night. Oh, that heal. Woo! Hey, look, we're winning a team fight. That's hilarious. Again, like I said to you guys earlier, it's not based on team comp why we're losing this game. Our team comp was perfectly fine to win. It was attitude that lost us the game. Proofs in the pudding that we can basically nearly ace them in late game when we're really far behind. Shows that we actually could do some stuff. But yeah, again, this is one of the negatives to playing something like a Galio. So Galio doesn't really win lane anymore. He could, but the triple Dorans isn't a thing anymore. So, like, yeah, you're very reliant on your team. And if your team do bad, then you're kind of just there as a Galio going, oh, I'm a Galio. Oh. So, yeah. I'm dead again, aren't I? So if I did, like, even if I played really well, I don't know if it would have made much of a difference. Because, you know, I don't carry. So, yeah. But there we go. That's going to be a game. First game of promo indeed to Diamond 2. So we do have to win the next 2 games, which is a little bit like, ugh. But yeah, we'll go for it. Again, I'm not tilted from this game. It's annoying, but to me, it's just another one of those things that you kind of have to expect if you're in solo queue. Again, these are happening more often than they used to, and that's where some of my frustration does come. But other than that, it's just solo queue, and it's why I don't believe in ELO Hell. I don't believe in ELO Hell at all. I just believe in Hell in general in solo queue. Like, everything's bad. So, yeah, I'm not honouring anybody in this team. For obvious reasons. So you go 0-4-2. Unfortunately, you got a B. We lost the first promo and damage done. Not that much, but again, we were playing Galio. Right. A report for Corky would be nice, thanks. Says the Evelyn who literally trolled and AFK'd the whole game. Right. So we're going to put AFKing and negative attitude. Again, people like there's an argument in League. Does it make a difference if you type or not? It can if the person is getting manually reviewed. So there are 2 types of reports and punishments in League of Legends. There are automatic, that if a person just gets a crazy volume of reports, the system will automatically punish them. But then Riot do hire people to manually review reports. It used to be called the Tribunal, and players actually used to help with it. And I actually used to do it. I miss it quite a lot. But if you do type, then you're actually helping the person if they do a manual review on the person you're reporting. Was AFK throughout the game, negative attitude / toxic, and also baited several times while simply walking away from the fight. I think that's fair. I don't think anything I wrote there is incorrect. I guess we'll actually add that as well. And then we'll do this for the Nami, put negative attitude, and we'll put that for the Vayne. And I don't know, the Corky, I don't know if it's worth a report because, like, he just got basically lapped up by the trolls. Yes, he had a negative attitude, but it's hard. It's a really hard decision because, like, he basically fed the trolls and they won. Like, that's kind of what happened. So I don't think I'm gonna give that guy a break. And some people will disagree with me there. Feel free. But yeah, normally I don't kind of show all these reports. Normally I do the reporting after the game. But I think it's healthy sometimes to show them and kind of give my thought process behind them. But anyway, that's that game out the way. Disappointing. But I'm fine. I might have like a 2-3 minute break and then go again. So wish me luck. Remember, the $1,000 Right Point giveaway has only got a few days to go. And also, the July the 5th is my birthday. And I'm going to be doing a birthday stream at 1 PM UK time. So the first video of the day that gets uploaded around midday, there will be a stream an hour starting roughly after that stream starting. I don't know if there'll be a second video of the day on that day as well, because I just kind of want to have fun and, you know, don't stress about anything. And yeah, should be fun. I'll see you guys there if you do make it. Like the video if you are okay with me uploading this stuff. Dislike if you don't. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time.